Hello there everyone, it is Shroomraver here, and today I am bringing you the third and final of the heat matches, the group stage matches from the PDWC. Yes, indeed. Now, today we are going to be going up against the Edinburgh Nite, Bluezy. His links down in the description below. He was representing Scotland, I do believe, by his name. You'd have thought that'd be obvious, but I still wasn't entirely sure. But yes, we're going to be taking on the Edinburgh Nite now. His team, he has got, again, forget what the 7th one is, but it doesn't matter because it's not here. So he's got Mega Pinsir, Magnezone, Hydreigon, Gardevoir, Alomomola, and the ever weird Ditto. So the team I have bought is going to include Cresselia, Thunderous-Therian, Tauros hidden there behind the Skuntank. We've also got Lucario and the Mega Sableye. So Shuckle is the one benched for this game. Now, as far as this game goes, you know that I needed results to go my way in order to try and progress through with a hopeful win here on one victory. So, if you don't want spoilers, look away, turn off the sound. I'm going to tell you the situation going into this game. Turn off your sound, look away, and I'll wave manically at the screen. So if you look away, you won't see that. Only look away if you can lip read. If you can't lip read, you'll be fine. But if you can lip read, look away, and you just have to kind of look back in 30 seconds and hope that I'm in the battle. But yeah, definitely turn your sound if you don't want spoilers. So we're going to start talking about those spoilers now. Results did not go my way, so this match was entirely meaningless. Schady and Trav had already qualified for this point. They each had 2 wins, me and Bluezy had none. So the winners were playing the winners, the losers were playing the losers. This game did not matter. I brought memes. Okay, you can look back now. But yes, that's the situation if you wanted to hear it. So without further ado, let's get right into the battle and see exactly how things played out. So, Bluezy's going to be leading with the Gardevoir. This is a good matchup for me because I lead with my Cresselia. He is going to trait Levitate, no hidden power ground this time, I don't think. Actually, I might have done for the Magnezone. Anyway, going to go for Shadow Ball. He's a very bulky sort of Gardevoir by the looks of things. He goes for Thunder Wave. That is very unfortunate. And you'll realise why a bit later. You probably have worked it out by now. Anyway, he's going to switch into the Hydreigon as I go for a another Shadow Ball, which is fine. Absolutely fine. Here, I know I can take any hit. I'm going to scout for the item. He looks to be choiced. He looks to be maybe choice scarfed. So I go for the Shadow Ball and get a special defense drop. Well, that's very nice. So hoping that he is indeed choice scarfed, I am going to get on out of there and go into my Lucario, but unfortunately, he reveals himself to not be choice at all. He's going to go for the U-turn and get on out of dodge and get a, hopefully for him, favourable matchup. And for him, that matchup's going to be the Magnezone. I can't take the risk of trying to switch in case he's Magnet Pull. But what I'm going to do here is hope that I can take a hit. So he actually goes for Volt Switch, showing that he expected me maybe to switch out, so maybe he's probably sturdy. So he does a decent amount of damage, and he's going to go back into his Gardevoir, trace the Justified, but it's fine, because what I'm going to do right here is set up a substitute, which is grand. I set up the sub, and yeah, absolutely perfect. I'm ready to set up a Swords Dance. He is going to outspeed me. He's going to go for the Moonblast, and he's going to take out my sub. That's fine. I am going to go, as I say, for the Swords Dance, and from that kind of range of health, with the power Lucario is working with, that is definitely going to spell doom for this Gardevoir with my extreme speed. Down it goes, another KO to Lucario, who's done okay on a pretty fairly failing team, if we're honest. But yes, now what he's going to do is bring in his Pinsir, and I'm just like, he's going to Mega, I'm just going to get damage. I don't know, maybe he forgot to Mega, he just didn't, and he clicks Quick Attack, which doesn't do anything because he doesn't have Aerial Aid. So that was very unfortunate for him. I think he probably just like forgot to click Mega, or it didn't take. Showdown does this weird kind of shit sometimes. But anyway, he's going to switch the hell on out, and he's going to go finally into his Ditto, which I thought he would do before. But this is fine. Over extreme speed, get a good amount of damage, and this right here is exactly the reason that I bought Mega Sableye, because my 2 attacks are extreme speed and close combat, which means that my Mega Sableye walls my own Lucario, which I knew he'd want to go into if I set up one. Haha! So I can do team building sometimes. But this is a free switch into Bartolomeo. He cannot touch me, I know this. He is going to switch out, and he's going to go into the Hydreigon, as I Mega up and reveal my party piece. Yes, it is Power Up Punch, because this is the Foo Fighter set, the one made infamous by Sam, aka Fufu. Triple Punch Recover is what this set is, and I love it. So he's going to go for a U-turn. This is absolutely fine. It's basically another free Power Up Punch for me. In comes the pincer, which is grand. I go for a Power Up Punch and get myself to +2, which is nice. He is going to Mega Up here and look to try and do some damage to me, but I go for Sucker Punch because I'm packing that as well, and that's going to out-prioritise his presumed return, and down goes the Mega Pincer. Big threat gone. So in comes Alomomola. Even at +2, I don't really fancy taking this guy on in case he's going to be throwing out Scalds and trying to get burns. So, going to go into my Cresselia right about now. He's fairly useless. He is going to go for the Scald. It's going to do nothing, but I was hoping to try and heal up. But he goes for Knockoff, and that was, you know, a red herring because I'm scarfed. I didn't have healing, I don't think. I might have had Healing Wish. I think that was what I was going for. But anyway, either way, I can go into Thunderous here. And Bluezy, he's going to make the switch into Ditto, looking to try and get that Volt Absorb off, which is good thinking on his part. But this is another one of my mons, which I've been doing a lot of this so far, I think. Yeah, packing sub. So I'm going to go for the Nasty Plot. I'm a sub Nasty Plot set. And Bluezy here is going to reveal that he is not Choice Scarf Ditto. He's actually going to go for a sub of his own, which is a good play. But I am one step ahead of him. I can go for the Focus Blast. That's my only other move on this set. Get a crit, which didn't matter to break the sub, and he's going to go for a Nasty Plot of his own, I guess hoping to win a speed tie against me. But I missed my Focus Blast, which is unfortunate. It means that he can go for a Focus Blast of his own and break my sub, so I'm not going to be behind the sub to try and take on the rest of his team. And now I just have to hope to hit a Focus Blast. Can we hit a Focus Blast? Yeah, of course we can. Down goes the Thunder Ditto, and that's another potential threat out of the way and dealt with. So, in comes Magnezone, UFO. I know I can take any hit from this guy. I'm pretty sure he's scarfed, I think we determined. Hidden Power Ice doesn't take me out. I go for Focus Blast, and there indeed is that Sturdy that I suspected he had. But now I'm like, I want to save Thunderous. It could be useful against the Alomomola. So, switching on out into the Mega Save line, knowing I can take a Hidden Power Ice really easily. And this is basically another free Power Up Punch for me. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. No reason not to. So, in comes the Hydreigon. As I say, it's a free Power Up Punch for me. And I am actually going to get a crit here, which is really nice. And right now, I'm just going to scout him out. Fairly sure he might be... He's not Choice, but that means I can take the hit. I just want to scout him. So he goes for Dragon Pulse. I go for the Recover. And showing that he is, in fact, going to be attacking me, I can click Sucker Punch fairly safely, and that is going to be Hydreigon dealt with. So another threat gone. All he has left is a Magnezone at 1 HP, and this guy, the Alomomola, at full. And I'm like, I don't want to be taking this guy on. Gonna get the hell on out of dodge, and go into my Tauros. And as you will see, this Tauros has Intimidate. He's going to go for Scald, and you're going to see him get quite unlucky with the Scald. He's not going to get any burns, which is unfortunate. It's good for me, bad for him. So what Tauros is going to do is drop a Toxic, because this is a supporting set. I think I might have been packing Whirlpool, I can't remember. But he's going to go for Scald, and as you can see, yeah, no burn. And he's now Toxic, I have leftovers. It's bad news bears for Bluezy. Here I am going to go for Protect, because I am a Toxic Protect Tauros, as you do. So protecting myself from Scald, racking up that damage on him, which is grand. I'm happy to do it, because it'd be nice to get a win in this tournament, you know? But it's not over yet. Here I'm going to go for the Earthquake, which I think was my best attack to hit him. I'm starting to think that I didn't have any kind of trapping. But yes, we're doing solid damage. We're Toxic stalling an Alomomola with a Tauros. Here I do go for the Earthquake. I'm predicting him to predict my Protect there and try and get a free switch into Magnezone, which as we know is scarfed and will be able to take me out. But it doesn't quite work out that way. So now Alomomola is really low down in health. He's going to go down in a couple turns. So I go for Protect here. He is going to go for the Wish, but it's not going to do him any good. So he goes down to 8%, and here I just click Earthquake. He hasn't shown Protect, I doubt he had it, so down goes Alomomola. And now all he has left is a Magnezone at 1%. Now I am just going to stay in here and, you know, take the hit that's coming my way. Thunderbolt is going to kill off Jimmy Bullard, but he did an absolutely sterling job. And at this point, Scarfed Magnezone with 1 HP. I can bring in Lucario very safely indeed. I'm going to be able to pick him off with a well-placed Extreme Speed. And yeah, that is basically going to be the game. So, we win one. Yay! Finally managed to take a win in this tournament. So yeah, really good stuff. Enjoyable game. Brought a few stranger sets. Big fan of what I basically have dubbed the Foo Fighter set on Mega Sableye. That Sucker Punch, Ice Punch, Power Up Punch, Recover. I think it's max HP, max attack. So that's always fun. We managed to get a little bit of memery off with that and the defensive Tauros. That was all good. And the Scarfed Cresselia, because why the hell not? Now, that's the group stages over. If you don't want to know the results, I guess look away. There's probably sort of no reason for you to ignore this part unless you want to be surprised by who gets through to the knockout stages. If you don't want to know, you know, look away now. The people who didn't look away before already know this. Turn your sound off, look away, blah blah blah, look back when I start waving. So we're going to start talking about that right about now. Good. So if you don't want to hear, you should be looking away by now. If you don't want to hear what happened, you shouldn't even be hearing this. But yeah, we're not going through to the knockout stages. This is why we brought memes to this game, because it didn't matter. Trav and Schady, they went through from my group, so the best of luck to them. You'll find all the content of the knockout stages on their channels. But yeah, we're not going through, but what can you do? So you can come back now. I guess you can keep trying to follow the fortunes of us in this tournament. Maybe we're still in, maybe we're not. Keep an eye out, but I'm sure there will be updates given to you regarding who has gotten through the group stages. I don't even know if it's been mentioned before. But either way, I'm going to get out of here. Links in the description to Bluezy, Edinburgh Nite. I think it might have been Edinburgh Nite at once. Dragonite is kind of his mascot. Either way, here's links in the description. Make sure you check them out. But keep your eyes peeled for further maybe stuff in this tournament, maybe not, who can say. But either way, I'm going to get out of here. So thank you all very much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I guess with that, I'll see you next time. Laters.